Let's start with this. Why is your online marketing so important? Now, like I mentioned, a lot of people used to simply walk down the street and find the salon of their dreams. Today, things are a little bit different. We are seeing about 72% of people beginning their search for a new beauty business on Google. And that number is huge. 72%, almost three-quarters of all people are starting their search for a beauty business online. And the majority of those people, because we see this data for all of the businesses where we're managing their marketing, it's about two-thirds of that website traffic or that online traffic that is funneling through a mobile device. So essentially what that means is the majority, right? Over 50% of all potential customers for your business are starting their search from their phone on Google. And usually what that looks like is someone searching for salon near me or haircut near me or massage near me, waxing near me, right? Stuff like this. Those are the searches that people are making, and that is how they're searching for it. Once they search for that on Google, they're going to look at those first few results. What we see is 90% of people do not go past the first page of Google results to make their decision. And it's about 75% of people that don't go past the first five results. So it is essential to not only be online, but also show up as high as possible for these key search results as you can. Otherwise, you're missing out on, again, the majority of potential business. And you've probably done the same thing yourself when you're going to a new place and maybe you're hungry, right? The first thing you're going to do is probably pull out your phone and search on Google for food near me. And that is how you're making your decision. It is no different for your potential customers. And to get there, you need to do some work with Google. And we're going to talk about some of the things that you can do to try to rank as high as you can. But especially when you're within a suite, right? It's even more important. You're going to get a little less foot traffic. And a lot of you probably already have some book of business, and that is fantastic. You want to get as many referrals as you can from that existing book. But you need to do work to get new customers. And Google, right, and understanding what you can do to rank on Google is number one on that list. So we will talk a lot more about that. And then from there, right, the other thing to keep in mind is that it's not like walking down the street. There is a lot more competition. If you think about it, right, you're searching on Google, let's say from your phone, you have hundreds of options at your fingertips. If you don't like what you see on the first one, you simply press back and you go to the next one. Takes a couple seconds to do. So the competition is high. And if you're not showing up, if you're not ranking high, right, there's a lot of other options that people can choose from. So you need to have something that's kind of compelling. And then, of course, the rules are always changing. It's unfortunate, Google's algorithm and Instagram's algorithm, all of these tools have to keep evolving with the times, and the rules of the game change. So if you're not staying up to date on them, it can be a challenge. We're going to give you some of the best practices today. Sometimes these things change, but it is one of the reasons why it's so important to have this stuff sorted out and figured out. I'll say there's upside though, right? Because a lot of businesses are not actually keeping track of the most important trends, and so there's a lot that you can do if you just do the best practices. There's a lot of potential growth that can come if you're patient, because this stuff does take time to see the results. If you're patient and you focus on just the stuff that's most essential, it can be well worth your time.